What's up with it, man? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. Here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a member of the channel. And also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content. Man, this guy right here, man, Colby Covington, is quadrupling down on the slander of LeBron, man. And, man, like, you want to come up here after a year talking some more shit, saying that, oh yeah, well, woke athletes like LeBron have made targets for innocent people on their lives and on their back. Man, shut the fuck up, dude. Some people will say any type of shit just so that they can go ahead and they can stay relevant. Listen, man, you might not like LeBron as a person. And since we on the subject right now, I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this shit right now. I was gonna talk about it later. And shout out to Too Raw for TV because he had reported further information in regards to that Karen that got thrown out in the Indiana Pacers game. And he had reported some info that I had no clue what was transpiring, as far as what was being said, because the initial reports, it didn't even come out with that. But after I heard what Too Raw had put on display and had said, I was gonna fry that bitch. Man, listen, let me tell you something. You wish death upon anybody that's affiliated with me, in my family, any of that. Oh shit. All hell is gonna break loose. You being thrown out of the game, man, that was just light work right there. You know what I'm saying? And you needed your ass thrown out the game. Matter of fact, man, somebody should have chased your motherfucking ass down. You sitting up in there wishing death. See, and that's what I mean. Some people take that shit beyond the level of disrespect just because you don't like the athlete or whatever. Now, I don't mind you saying, oh yeah, well, you fucking suck, or man, I hope I hope y'all don't make the playoffs, or what I'm saying, your game is disgusting or something like that. Yeah, I can deal with that shit. But man, like I said, and I told everybody, leave the family members up out of it. Leave everybody about it. Leave the personal shit about it. But like I said, there's a difference between fan and fanatic, and fanboys and fangirls. You understand what I mean? Now, this situation right here, because he came out a year ago already saying some shit about LeBron, about what he, his responsibility and stuff like that. Man, listen here, man. LeBron is not, believe it or not, he's not responsible for how you raise your children or who you are as a person or any of that shit. No matter how you want to slice it, he's not responsible about your life or any of that shit. What's up with it, Scrub? I see you in the building. He's not responsible for that shit. The only thing that really he's responsible for and that he really could do, which is what Michael Jordan did pretty much his whole career, is just to play basketball and not say anything about it, about political situations or being woke or any of that other stuff, or taking a stance, any of that. He could do that. But see, you're gonna criticize him then for not saying that. Oh well, how come he didn't speak out about this? How come he didn't do that? Oh, okay, but then when he's woke, you know what I'm saying, which a lot of you motherfuckers in the MMA, y'all motherfuckers is asleep. Shit, y'all motherfuckers is so sleep. Y'all don't even know like in the boxing world and the MMA world, you got two motherfuckers that's snakish and fake and is willing to do anything that they can for themselves before they think about the actual fighter. And I'm talking about Dana White, and I'm talking about Bob Arum motherfucking ass. If you really want to go there, so you need to wake your motherfucking ass up. Man, as a matter of fact, you don't know no shit because your ass is asleep and you're going to continue to be asleep because guess what? You the color of that sheet, that white sheet, right? And you don't know, or you have no clue about the struggle that is presented for our people. So how can you say anything? You're not in his shoes. You're not knowing the position of power of what he is. He doesn't control anybody's mind. He doesn't control the way a person thinks. Look, if a person is out there and they are a fan of LeBron James or they're a fan of a particular athlete, okay, that it's their free will and their choice of whatever that they do. If they sit up there and they say, stupid stuff or whatever, and then they say, okay, well, I did it because LeBron did it, knowing damn well that LeBron didn't do any of that stuff, but doesn't condone any of that nonsense, then guess what? That don't fall on LeBron. And they're not, nobody's targeting innocent people because of LeBron. How the fuck are you gonna put him in that type of life? And you see other players that came to the defense of LeBron, such as KD and Austin Rivers, just to name a few. But see, the problem is you want to see your ass wants some motherfucking clout. That's all you want. You want to munch off this motherfucker's name. That's what you want to do. And I don't need to explain again. Look, if y'all don't like LeBron or y'all have something personal against him and all this other bullshit, look, this ain't even the time for that shit. You feel the way you feel about him or whatever. But what Colby Convington did is wrong. It's fucking wrong. What's up with it, Memphis? I see you in the building. He don't know the type of stuff that he's having to put up with. Listen, you could not like particular athlete. We're okay with that. You don't even have to like him personally. The thing about it is there is a line that's drawn. You know what I'm saying? When you're arenas and stadiums, anywhere, inside a facility for these games and stuff like that. Listen, you're talking to human beings still. But unfortunately, like I've said before and I've explained before, a lot of these people feel that they are talking to dogs, or they talking to animals, or they talking to robots, or they talking to stick figures that are just running up and down the court or going up and down the field or playing whatever sport that they play. What's up with it? They doing this because the white media hate LeBron because he speaks out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But see, let somebody threaten your son or your daughter saying that, oh, I wish something would happen to them. Hell yeah, you gonna listen. LeBron kept his professionalism. I give him credit because I know there's a lot of other dudes, man, that would have, man, they don't care who's around, man. They gonna go to bat for their kids. They gonna go to bat for the person that they love. They don't care who's around, who it is. How the fuck you gonna say some shit like that? But see, you know what? It goes back to what I always say. The universe is gonna take care of itself. And you know, that lady probably not doing that good mentally. She probably not doing that good, um, you know, physically. I don't know her. I don't know her and the other people's financial situation. You know, and I'm not saying I don't know how they got in the game or anything like that because you know sometimes you get deals on tickets or anything like that. But you know, to go to an NBA game, I mean, you got to have some sort of money. You know, but I don't know her financial situation, but they're probably jealous of LeBron. We are, man, we're already a target, and we're already have a bullseye on our back anyway. We already got strikes against us anyway, as a black man, as an African American male in the society. You know, and you know, Memphis. I'm gonna tell you like this: Jordan did get criticized. He got criticized because he didn't speak out, or he didn't do this and he didn't do that. But see, but that's what I was just saying though. When he does speak out, when an athlete like LeBron does speak out, when a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar does speak out, when a Jim Brown does speak out, when a Bill Russell does speak out, when a Muhammad Ali does speak out, guess what? They get stoned, and they get stoned at them. They get stoned from, uh, you know, the media. They get stoned thrown at them from the white people. They get stone thrown at them from some of those motherfuckers that are Oreo cookie motherfuckers, them coons. But see, when he don't speak out, when Jordan didn't speak out, right? Guess who flaming him? His own people. I guarantee you. And people are still flaming LeBron. His own people are flaming him too. So he can't win either way. You might listen. There's a lot of people that if LeBron didn't say shit, if he didn't say jack shit, I guarantee you they would still have something to say about him. You know. Now I don't know him personally, right? Never met him a day in my life. Haven't chilled with him. Haven't chopped it up with him. Don't know anybody that knows him, you know, to the point where they really, really great friends with him or anything like that. Enough for me to sit up there and judge who he is as a person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but because you don't like LeBron, or because of what you see and what you done heard, or you know his basketball game and stuff like that. Now you wanna sit there and you wanna try to quadruple down on this man. Now you wanna sit up there and you wanna have all this stuff to say, and you coming back after a year saying this shit. Why not go criticize somebody else like a Rampage or somebody like that? Go criticize him. Oh no, you know why? Because even listen, I have respect for if it was another fighter. Hey, Memphis, you from Memphis? Hey, you know Rampage. Rampage got into it with a fighter backstage. You know what I'm saying? I forgot who his name or whatever. Confront the man like that. Oh, but no, you want to go to social media. You want to talk about this dude and say, oh yeah, he's responsible for innocent people and having a target and all that other stuff. Man, get the fuck out of here. If you want to go there, shit. Let's talk about Dana White. Let's talk about all the cutthroat shit that he's doing to some of these fighters and stuff like that, under the table stuff, illegal shit that he's involved in. Let's talk about that shit. Why don't you criticize John Jones, John Bone Jones, for all man got a record sheet a mile long from the shit that he's doing, and I got respect for John Bone Jones. You know, love him as a fighter and shit like that. but he can't stay out of trouble. Criticize a man like that. That's the one that you should be criticizing. But really, you really shouldn't be saying shit because we know what the fuck you doing. We know what the fuck you doing. Yeah, he from Memphis. The reason why you said just like the bullshit that Cappy said about him. That's a ridiculous thing. And who you think put her up to it? Yeah, talking about shut up and dribble. Man, listen, around the way they would have said shut up and shut up and do something else. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even gonna go there. Just shut up and do something else. Y'all fill in the blank. Shut up and 3 words. But I'm not gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. That's what you need to shut up and do. And Colby Covington want to come out here and think that LeBron. Listen, there's probably guys that don't particularly care for LeBron on the court or care for him off the court, but they're not going to let you disrespect him like that. They're not going to say, yeah, he's got a target on innocent people's back for him being woke and shit like that. Listen, excuse that motherfucker for being woke. Excuse Kyrie Irving for being woke. Excuse Cam Newton for being woke. You know, y'all expect these guys just to sit back and take all this criticism. Man, these guys are getting death threats. These guys are people's family members are being slandered and talked about, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the $1 million that they get, yeah, that's great. But see, you don't know the havoc that comes along with it. There's people that are jealous of these guys to a high point where they're enraged to even see them walking and breathing good. There's people that don't want them to function. There's people that don't want their families to function. They don't want to see him on social media having Taco Tuesday with his family. Some guys don't think, oh well, man, why has he got that female? That female should be with me. Why does he jump that high, man? Shit, I should be jumping that high. Oh, why does he drive that car? Man, I should be the one that be driving that car. It's like Eddie Kane from the five heartbeat. That used to be me. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. You got them old Eddie Kane ass niggas, man, that jealous because now that they in a. And for those of y'all that don't know, I'm quoting the movie from Five Heartbeats. Some of y'all may know who that is. Hey, salute to y'all in the building. My bad, man. Salute to you, Daryl Humphrey. Salute to you, Be More Legends. I see you in the building. You know, some of these people want to be in the positions and the type of power that LeBron is in and that KD is in and everything. You know, they'll say anything and do anything just to try to deter them. They got to go to sleep with that. He gotta go to sleep and listen or kind of. I'm not well. Okay, I'll just say listen to the voices in his head about what that lady said. You know about his son and shit. You know, he probably got to deal with. It's bad enough people slander him about different shit that I'm not gonna mention and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's some hoe shit too, man. To talk about a nigga like talk about the motherfucker's hair or talk about the nigga looks and shit like that. Now, if you that bold, nigga, talk about that nigga shit in front of him. If you that bold, nigga, nigga, I'm pretty sure he'll have more respect for you if you go up in a barbershop and talk about motherfuckers. Because, nigga, I know people that's in the chat, they know it, man. If you ever been in a black barbershop, nigga, your ass is gonna get clowned, nigga. I don't give a fuck where you go. You could go to the smallest country ass barbershop to the one of the biggest prestigious barbershop like in Chi-Town or some bullshit or ATL or something. Nigga, your ass is gonna get clowned. Nigga, if you go to the hood, you gonna get clowned, nigga. But at least them niggas, okay, nigga, we just bullshitting with you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you gotta have thick skin. But see, the people that I don't like is when you doing it and you'll never be able to do it in that nigga face. You'll never be able to talk to that nigga face to face and be able to say that type of shit that you saying. Man, Kobe coming out, I don't give a fuck how much of a martial artist you are, nigga. That don't give you the right to sit up there and say some stupid shit like that. If you don't like the nigga, man, hey, I'd be like this, like, man, if you don't like me, man, let's set up a fight. Give me 2 years to train at this MMA shit or something. Cause you swinging, nigga. You want to talk about being penalized, nigga? You swinging below the belt, nigga. For real. Hard to get a lawsuit against me after they say that about my son. Yeah, man. Like everybody wants to sit up here and down this man stuff like that. And like I said before, man, man, I commend LeBron for his professionalism, but I know guys around me. Oh man, if you say some shit like that, oh nah, we hey, retaliation is a must. But see, that would only make the situation worse for LeBron. See, she want LeBron to lose a bag. They already want LeBron to lose a bag. They don't want him to be, the quote unquote face of the NBA. They don't want him. There's people that are just ready for LeBron just to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but you love it or hate it, right? When he leaves this game, a lot of people are not going to be able to capitalize for a lot of reasons, especially the ones that continuously like to down this man or talk about this man. Shit, think about it right now. If we wouldn't be talking about this shit right now, if he wouldn't have made that statement about it. That's what I'm saying. They want to eat off of this man. And if you look at my channel, I don't just sit here and just LeBron this, LeBron that, LeBron this, LeBron that, LeBron. I don't do that. I don't MJ. No, I talk about different shit. And some niggas don't like that shit. I really don't give a fuck. Excuse me for not being one dimensional. But I'm not gonna sit here and just man, you know what, that nigga LeBron, nigga, why am I gonna sit here for an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours if if I ever take it that long or whatever? Why am I gonna sit there talking about a man that I don't know personally? That makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers, man, they sit up here and they say all this shit about, a person not realizing what this man is going through. How you don't know, man, that man is experiencing something with his family or something like that? You know, man, how you don't know that something's not going on in this man's personal life, and he's liable to just snap on you? I don't sit there and just try. And some of these guys, man, would just sit there and all day just saying whatever they can about LeBron. Well, man, I just can't stand that nigga. I can't. I just, look, okay, we know you don't like the nigga. Now what else? And it'd be about personal shit. Okay, I can understand why you don't like him on the basketball court. I know that shit. But see, you're taking it to a whole nother level when you're saying, "Oh yeah, well, LeBron meant to hit Isaiah Stewart and all this other stupid shit." You know what I'm saying? And man, he did not mean to do that shit. But hey, I'm actually defending LeBron. I'm like, look, even if he did do it, shit, nigga, hey, I put to you like this. At least you know, okay, yeah, that just goes to show you, nigga, you need to stop fucking with me. I I'd have been professional for 19 fucking years in the league and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people seeing me as soft shit. I wouldn't have been mad at him, but y'all want him to be a doormat, punching bag, lay down and get walked all over and shit like that. Because when Najee Muhammad had pushed him that one time, guess what? They were calling him a punk. Oh, why didn't he get up and all this other stuff? You know what I'm saying? But then he get up and he swing on that man and he hit him and stuff like that. Then guess what? The media's like, oh my God, how could you do that? There's millions of kids watching you. No, 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 no. Man, there were millions of kids watching guys in the 80s. There were millions of kids watching the Bad Boy Pistons. There were millions of kids watching the Boston Celtics. There were millions of kids watching the Milwaukee Bucks. There were millions of kids watching the New York Knicks. There were millions of kids watching Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal get into a fight. There was millions of kids watching Kobe Bryant get into a fight. There was millions of kids watching Bill Laimbeer get into a fight with Larry Bird. There were millions of kids watching Dennis Rodman shove Scottie Pippen into the stairs. There were millions of kids watching the massacre that happened in Malice at the Palace. Get the fuck out of here, man. And what he did, that wasn't nothing. Isaiah Stewart running and all that other shit, that ain't nothing. Shit, that shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing. What y'all need to do is just go pull up some of those fights in the in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s and stuff like that. Man, matter of fact, your CBA was worse. They were fighting the CBA in the Continental Basketball Association, man. That like they got fights on there, man. Like that's crazy, especially when you talk about Europe in Europe and overseas and shit like that. Man, shit get crazy over there. Oh, but this man running and shit like that. They see, and that's what the media perpetuates. They want to make, and listen, I'm on their helmet about Isaiah Stewart trying to make this man look like he's a big scary man and all this other stuff. The media, because he's black and shit like that. Man, if somebody hits you and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You be doing the same goddamn thing. Oh, but he's a criminal now. No, 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 all this other shit. Okay, right, right, right. He's a criminal, right? But you got okay, this guy beating the shit out of his lady on social media and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't he being glorified? Oh, but you already ready to um just pretty much put his career to a hold and to a halt because of this shit. And trying to make it seem like LeBron is it was the big man or he's responsible for all this other shit. Come on, let's get real, man. Yeah. Hold on, let me read some of the comments. It said, that's why I try to open them up. He said KG and Poppers are two of LeBron's biggest haters. Yeah, but no, see, Daryl, see the thing about it is KG actually came, see, that's why you gotta go look at my videos, man. KG actually came out and defended LeBron. So he came out, but that was just on the floor. It wasn't nothing personal. Something personal would be what KG said about Lala and Melo in that situation or whatever. But KG respects LeBron. He said, and he was saying that he doesn't really even talk shit like that, not in a loud way or anything, unless you talk shit to him. And he said Bron's a real one. That's what he said. Yeah, I remember that when Rudy T. I remember that. Everybody always, they're like, oh my God, Isaiah Stewart, stuff like that, man. That shit, that shit is just that's just a little piece, a little crumbling of the pie, man. That ain't nothing, man. Everybody was bleeding, man. There was guys being slammed to the floor, all that shit, man. And see, everybody got it in their mind that everybody is, you know, 6 foot or 6'1" or something like that. Nah, man, we're talking about Goliath's fight. 7 foot, 6'9", 380. Kendrick Perkins and Zach Randolph having to be separated and shit like that, and the elbow comes flying and shit like that. You think you just gonna, oh yeah, I'll be all right? No, you gonna feel that shit. So yeah, man, Kobe Covington, man, you just need to shut the hell up, man, for real, cause you just want to munch off of LeBron's name. I think KG is only giving LeBron respect because KG is aiming to be an owner in the NBA. No, I don't think he's doing that shit. The NBA is a family. KG, if he really felt that strongly, then if he was that type of way that you're saying, Scrub, then he would have went ahead and patched up things with Ray Allen, even though they're talking like they did, but he would have still been able to patch things up with Ray Allen. Nah, KG meant that shit, man. He never really had anything like personal against LeBron. When you're competing, you're not supposed to like anybody on the floor. Listen, if I'm competing against Memphis on the floor and we're playing 1-on-1, I can't stand that motherfucker. I want him to lose at all costs. I'm gonna do everything I can to get in his head. Now I'm not gonna say anything personal like talking about his family or anything like that. But I'm gonna do everything I can competitively to try to throw him off his game. Well, I mean that's on you, Scrub. You know what I'm saying? But KG wouldn't have came out on record and said anything. Austin Rivers is not LeBron's best friend in the world, but guess what? He came to the defense of him. Okay. There have been times when Charles Barkley hasn't been the best friend of LeBron. He's came to the defense of him. There's been KD does it. That you know defense of LeBron. So yes, the NBA is a family and wrong. And KG was trash talkers. So I mean, that's on you if you don't want to buy it. But look at it from this perspective too. Did Paul Pierce come out and say anything? You understand what I'm saying? So that's when See, KG didn't have anything personal against him. It was Paul Pierce that had him had a lot of things personal against LeBron. KG never had anything personal. Yeah, I mean, as a competitor, you're not supposed. The Pistons, some of the Pistons players, like Bill Lambert, he can't stand the Bulls to this day. It's just a part of it. Now we can't tell him how to feel. I can't tell. Okay, Bill Lambert, let it go or anything like that. No, I mean that's just the way that they feel. There's fans that feel that won't walk into the arena of a Chicago Bulls. There's fans that won't walk into the arena of a Detroit Pistons. There's fans that won't walk into the arena of a Lakers. I'm not saying that they don't ever speak the truth and hold true. What I'm saying, I'm just saying they pick and choose when they want to do. So I'm skeptical on some of the stuff that comes out. Yeah, roughly so. But in this right here, I don't believe that KG was trying to. He had any point of doing anything. Uh, and I know what you're talking about him being the owner. I think that A Rod uh, is working to try to get him in there. Yeah, Isaiah and Scotty, yeah, they hate each other. I mean, and I mean, it is what it is. It's just like what I was talking about with Rampage and the other guy that was finna fight backstage or whatever. You know what I'm saying? These guys are older now and they're still about to fight. You know what I'm saying? But KG does deserve a shot in either the Boston Celtics front office, like as an advisor or something like that, or he should be in the Minnesota Timberwolves. He deserves a shot in there too because he's done a lot for that franchise. He was, matter of fact, he was the one. Uh, it was him and Stephon Marbury that they made them a hot ticket again, or at one time. Him and he played with Spreewell for a little bit, and Minnesota, all they really known for is what? They're known for the Mall of America. They're known the Golden Gophers. You know what I'm saying? They're known for the Vikings. KG should have, yeah, like a player development. See, and a lot of people see this is what you else you don't know. Too, Scrub Zero. Check this out too. Do you know that a lot of people come to KG to work out with him? KG has worked out with Thon Maker. KG has worked out with Giannis Antetokounmpo. KG has worked out with Joel Embiid. KG has worked out with DeAndre Ayton. I could go on and on and on about all the other guys. He worked out with, of course, Carl Anthony Towns. He's always worked. They go to KG for advice. They go to KG for advice, man. So let's not act like this guy doesn't have any pull. Listen, like they go to Hakeem Olajuwon in the off season, they go to KG. But KG's not here to kiss anybody's ass. That's not what he does. He's not here to appease anybody. You know what I'm saying? He just here. He's gonna be himself, whether you like it or not. Hell yeah, man. KG was talent wise. I mean, Tim Duncan might have had him in terms of the accomplishments and everything, and as far as the success rate, as far as winning and stuff like that. But KG, in terms of his raw talent, his gifted footwork, him being able to lose you, and in combination with athleticism and being able to do much more and versatility, he was on a whole nother level. Yeah, exactly. Okay, big country. What you mean by period? Yeah, I would give on as far as IQ, I'll give Tim Duncan the um the edge in terms of basketball IQ because he utilized his fundamentals a lot better than KG, but KG was just more raw athletic and his moves were um more crisp. I would say more crisp and better to watch or whatever. Tim Duncan was it's what you see, what you get. I'm waiting to see what big country is saying about this period though. You know, I mean, I challenge anybody on that. If you feel like Tim Duncan was better athletic wise and uh, in terms of his versatility and all that other stuff into comparison to KG, go ahead. We can go ahead and compare the two. Of course, Tim Duncan has the edge on him in terms of success rate, in terms of uh, you know fundamentals and everything. But as far as raw gift, uh, talent, stuff like that, KG, KG, and Chris Webber, they were really the ones in terms of the power forward position, and then KG power forward slash center that were handling the rock like he was and taking it like coast to coast and being able to do a lot of things and being able to run the floor. Yeah, Duncan can kill you with the basics, and he used to and listen. That's another thing. KG did everything he could to get inside of Duncan's head, and he never could do it. He never could do it. That's one of the things that he respected about Duncan. And they absolutely hated each other on the floor. Man, he could not stand Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? But at the Hall of Fame speech, you know what I'm saying? They still respected each other. You know, I mean, everybody gets everything twisted when I say, okay, yeah, KG was better athletic wise and talent wise, but in terms of you know all out winning, and Tim Duncan was in a great situation too. The organization was a little bit better. They did everything they could. He already was playing alongside uh, one of the one of the most talented centers ever in David Robinson, even though he was on the downslope of his career, but he still was able to pick his brain and learn a lot from Mr. Robinson. Everybody wants to look at KG as this big old demon and stuff like that. Nah, man, KG got a big heart, man. KG has a big heart, and he helps a lot of people. And that's another thing. That's my final point too. Learn to separate the basketball. Learn to separate the basketball, the football, the boxing from the person. Then you could better judge these players. But until then, a lot of y'all won't even be able to truly look at a player because you're just like maybe it was something that he said or something that he did or something like that. You'd be like, man, I can't even look at that dude the same or something like that. That's what you're always gonna do. Now, if it's something racial or something like that, or You know, maybe they did something, domestic violence or something like that, or did something that was just god awful or something like that. I can understand that. But if it's just like them expressing themselves in a way that I don't think is really harmful to the average person or whatever, man, that's something between you and the Most High that you got to figure out, because it's certainly not bothering him or her, or whoever's in between those lines. But until then, man, I appreciate everybody pulling up. Like this video, share it, subscribe, hit the notification. Until then, it's Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment, man. I'll get at y'all later.